welcome to the Southern View. We're coming at you. Jessica! Jessica, come on. How far can you go? We're quarantined, damn it. We're coming at you. Take two. Welcome to the Southern View. We're coming at you alive in Italy, Naples, the shithole of the world. You ever been to Naples? Go there and you'll agree with me.
I contemplate mine often.
Naples, not nipples.
Navel.
Oh, Naples. Well, there's a few directions you can go with that.
Namaste.
We're coming at you alive. We are quarantined, so I don't know why the hell she was like. All right, we've got our all-stars crew here. We got Jessica Beck. I'm Brian T. Back here, Johnny Sin, a.k.a. Big Daddy. Jim, a.k.a. Jim. We got Logan back here. He came back for seconds. It's not going to get that sloppy. Okay. We're going to start off, and nobody knows that I'm going to start off this way. And this is very, very, very delicate. Weinstein. Anybody know who Weinstein is?
Yeah, the guy that just got busted for all it.
That's the thing with a lid on it that you put wine in?
Okay, Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah, Harvey Weinstein.
Got 23 years for rape.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've been following this, but he was a bigwig in Hollywood. Do you know anything about this?
Yeah, well, can't avoid it.
Right. He was a bigwig in Hollywood, and so these young women that jumped in bed with him to further their career are now saying that he raped them. Years later. Okay, this...
How many years?
A bunch of
like
years.
20 or something.
Right, yeah. Okay, but they didn't file a report at the time or anything.
Because it was good.
No, they said it wasn't. It was gross. But they said that he took advantage of them, he raped them, and then a few girls got on that train. Now, this is the problem I got. Okay, like say, I break up with a girl, and she calls all my ex-girlfriends and say, hey, we can fuck this guy up. We accuse him of rape and get all of our stories straight. And we can put him away.
Because he's got a lot of money, we'll get some of it.
Right. Wait a minute. These girls had a relationship with him after he raped them. For years. They slept together again. For years. But now that he's old and this Me Too movement, is it Me Too?
Yeah, pound me too. Well, it is. It's the pound sign.
Hashtag Me Too. You caught that, huh? I'm surprised, you're 18.
Hashtag's always been the pound sign, so why would a women's movement against rape be called Pound Me Too?
I've never put that together. It's not in my notes. I'm pissed. Okay, but I'm just telling you, how can that happen? Now, I know a few women that hollered rape because they're mad at their husband, ex-boyfriend, or something. But now they have an avenue to really get at them. Because all you got to do is call all the ex-girlfriends, have an ex-girlfriend, ex-wife meeting, get your story straight, and take him to court and put him in jail.
Yeah, but
Stop giving people ideas.
at some point,
It's out there.
But it's at some point, you still got to understand when it's real rape.
I'm not saying they're lying. I'm not saying they're truthing. I'm saying they had fucked him again. Jesus Christ, several times to further their career. Now, you go out to Hollywood, you want to become an actress, you jump in bed with one of the most powerful people in Hollywood. Is that how you get a job?
Don't you know that already?
No. Several. I mean, it's out there. Everybody knows that that's how you did it. That's how you did it. But now they can say, I was raped. But they didn't call it in back then. I'm just astounded that he got, I mean, the man's dying. He's old. He got 23 years, so he's going to die in prison. But I'm astounded that they gave women that power to fuck a brother up. I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's true or not. But, what, you telling me women, young women, don't lie to save their reputation? Oh, I slept with that ugly man. I better cover my ass. I was raped.
Kind of like Stormy Daniels. She tried to pull that, and then had to end up paying Trump.
Yeah. But see, it's women like that, though.
No, it's not like that. Jesus Christ, it's not like that at all. I know Stormy Daniels. I worked with her. No.
How much you have to pay her?
I didn't work with her. She was a nice, young, wholesome lady.
What happened?
Not. Okay, she just seen a dollar sign and she went after it. But I don't think you got your facts straight. Donald Trump didn't get money from her. A lot of
yes,
things.
Yes, he did.
No, a lot of things happen under the table that y'all don't know about.
But you know about
but
it?
you know about it?
Yeah.
I recorded what happened under the table. Damn!
So that
You
means,
can look it online.
what were you doing under that table?
I had one of those reacher recorders, you know, what do you call those?
Right.
What do you call them?
Right.
Selfie sticks, recording sticks.
Somehow I thought, sure, he was going to say, I was holding the camera.
Okay, that didn't turn out well. Okay, but I'm just flabbergasted that you can go way back. I thought you couldn't unless the woman was underage, and yes, I do not condone that. But if you sleep with an ugly powerhouse guy in Hollywood and to become a big actor or to get a role, now, watch out. 20 years later, you can holler rape and put him in jail. You can put the average Joe in jail now. Get them all together, have the same story.
All right, let's talk about something else.
Well,
I'm
now,
tired of hearing about
imagine if you got,
the R word.
let's say your girlfriend you break up with, she goes and tells all of her friends that you've got a little one. And imagine her response when they go, no, he don't.
That's happened to me before.
You too?
Right.
Yeah, like she said. No, let's move right along. Not gross. Okay. Logan, don't you have an issue you want to talk about? Okay, what's your first issue?
Whenever.
Oh,
Sorry.
Go ahead.
no, go ahead.
No, it's about the show, so I'll talk about it when we're off the show. So you guys go ahead.
Okay, you can throw us underneath the table.
All
Get under
Don't
there.
say us. Don't.
All right.
right.
Jim's got something he really wants to talk about, and it's important. By the way, our hearts go out to everybody in Italy. The whole country's on shutdown. We come over here to film an episode.
Get some real pizza.
You wouldn't like it, Louis pizza. But we come over here to do an episode. Next thing we know, we're thrown in a hotel room. Room service.
Can't even get back on the cruise ship. It's quarantined. Anyway.
All right.
This, I can't believe I didn't think of it myself, but the corona porn virus, the corona porn goes virus. Think about that. Corona porn goes virus. All right. coronavirus-themed porn has now been appearing on a number of adult sites. They feature people in hazmat suits, face masks, and hospital gowns having sex.
Yeah, but can you say that without laughing?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Okay, this is a bad time to poke at the porn virus. The coronavirus.
There's all kind of viruses being passed around in porn.
It was qualified as a pandemic today. And
No, it's a dim panic. Democrat panic. Dim panic.
no, it's going to get worse, and it's going to change everybody's life. Nobody agrees with me on this side. Everybody agrees with me on this side because they have to.
That's because I'm the only one that did any research.
What's our death rate now in America?
Like 20 out of
No, that's not
34,000 people died last year from the regular flu, and only like 19 or 20 have died from the coronavirus. So I don't understand what everybody's so freaked out about.
The coronavirus so far with the math is 10% more. The mortality rate is 10% more than the flu.
That's one of those facts that we warn people about, right?
Now I want you to do the math, and if you do the math and you show me numbers that are different, I'll take it in consideration. But all NBA games have been canceled, gatherings have been canceled. It's going to get worse because we don't have a way to test people yet. And I didn't even want to talk about this until his ass brought it up. So
Everybody else is talking about it. We might as well. I just threw a little bit of porn in there to lighten the mood.
that I shouldn't have said poke at it then. Oh damn! Tapow! No, that ain't it. Patow! I did a lot of research on my catchphrase, and I can't even get it right.
So I don't know how factual this is, but I looked up the ages of the deaths. Right now, 87% from 50 to 79 died, 1.2% in their 30s. It drops even lower in the teens to 1.2, and then 0.9 and 9 are younger.
That's what I got too.
Yeah, that's what I like, because
It's like the way it is every year. Older people get the flu and die from it.
exactly. No, well, the good there's a silver lining with the coronavirus because young kids, it shoots through them and they're done.
Like
You know.
every flu.
We're weeding them out.
Hey, wait a minute.
Weeding who out?
The old people.
I know, wait a minute here.
Eaters!
Wait a
Eaters!
minute.
Nah, I didn't mean to say that.
Eaters.
Eater.
Jesus Christ. What?
Eater is a person that does not contribute to society and has to be,
Bottom feeders.
no, has,
Yeah.
I know what that means. I never heard of an eater.
Eater
Sounds-
I haven't
means,
either.
Yeah,
that
we
they,
made that up.
I've heard it on Walking Dead. I mean,
people that don't contribute to society and we still have to feed them. All they all are eaters. Look it up. It's there.
I ain't no eaters. I'm getting paid back the money I paid him.
Johnny, don't tell me you ain't no
Well, I mean, yeah, I eat.
with your fat
I
ass.
eat, but it's with my money that I earned.
That was a moment where there should have been a bubble.
Oh, yeah. Okay, listen. I seen something today. Ariana, young little black girl getting her hair cut, was getting her hair cut and started crying, and the barber or the pathologist or whatever said, "What are you crying for?" Oh,
What?
Dermatologist.
cosmetologist.
Oh, okay, that's different. Okay.
Trying to figure out what a mutologist was.
So, what are you crying for? I'm ugly. And she goes, "Oh, no, honey. You're... Okay, but this young black girl was crying. She was getting her hair did, is what they call it, and said, "I'm ugly." And yeah, they said I was ugly. People say I was ugly.
Are they right?
No child is ugly.
What?
I don't know about that.
But she wasn't ugly. But what kind of parent lets people call their daughter ugly? You know, you've got to instill the confidence in them.
Beat up a little kid.
Yeah.
I would have to.
I mean,
Hurting their feelings.
I remember when my son turned a corner, you know, and the way he carried himself, and I just talked to him, invested in him. I got him braces and everything, and he had pep in his step, and he's done pretty damn good for himself. So parents, instill the confidence in your children. And don't talk bad about your children in front of people. Don't think your children ain't listening. They're smarter than you think. They're going to act the way you talk about them. So always talk positive. On that note, Jim's got something else, damn it.
Yeah, this is the craziest world you can imagine. Here's something I bet you didn't realize was going on. Every city in America collects all the toxic human feces, waste, and light industrial waste that's dumped down the drain, obviously. And then they recycle it into a toxic stew for biosolid fertilizer that's both sold to citizens for use in their gardens and trucked to local farms to be dumped on food crops. The city of Milwaukee actually brands they actually brand their human shit, calling it Milorganite, which sounds like an organic fertilizer. It's actually human shit.
Well,
Complete with
that
all
would be organic.
True. Complete with all the bacteria, viruses, recreational drugs, hormones, pharmaceuticals, used feminine hygiene products that get flushed, condoms, and everything else the people of Milwaukee flush down the toilet. Goldfish. Puke. I mean, come on. It's all fertilizer, and they even brand it now. Did you know that when you go and you start spreading that stuff in your garden to make your herbs and all that stuff, that stuff was in it? Would you like to find a condom in your fertilizer?
No, the bottom line
I wouldn't.
is if you want a nice garden, people, go out and shit in your garden, not in your bathroom.
Cut out the middleman. Don't pay for something you've already got.
Patow! I think that's the first time I used it correctly. Johnny, you got something you want to say, don't you? All right, Jim, come on. What's the next one?
All right, this is scientific here. It's supposed to be my realm anyway. Carbon dioxide, bad. Wildly irrational, clinically insane, climate change activists claim carbon dioxide, the number one and most important molecule for plant growth, food crops, and rainforests, is a pollutant that must be eliminated to save the planet. In reality, if it were eliminated from the atmosphere, the entire globe food web would collapse, causing a mass extinction event that would end human civilization. But there's a 16-year-old girl screaming at you, claiming you've stolen my future, so all science, atmospheric chemistry, and logic be damned just because a child is on TV. What say you?
I say that's a crock. You know, that's not the whole picture, because I didn't understand a word you said.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck we're talking about. What are we talking about? I don't.
Climate change.
We're talking about
Climate change is real.
carbon dioxide
Okay,
is
yeah.
required for every plant to survive. But all of these politicians and activists want to eliminate us from making any carbon dioxide because they make money.
They don't want to make us. They don't want to eliminate it. They want to control it, and we should control it. It's
1984, right? Government should control everything.
no. It's the law of diminishing returns. It's in everything. You know, too much is not good.
Isn't carbon dioxide the breath you breathe out?
Yeah,
Okay.
and methane.
And stuff that comes out of your car.
We're going to talk about methane.
Oh, we got methane coming up. Oh yeah, that's right. Methane is
Well,
hard.
this must be a scientific version. Well, of course it
We
is.
got to talk about
Hey,
cars.
we're consolidated or quarantined, so we're just banging off the walls. We got to talk about something. Don't you have something you want to talk about that anybody cares about? No, hold on. I'm told you.
You're told it.
Yeah, I think he's laughing at you.
You're
now.
learning us something, man.
I mean, Brian.
Brian T. All right, Jim. Oh, wait a minute.
They have postponed it.
Postponed it?
Yeah. Everything, even
The
the
everything.
music, even
They have postponed it to everything. Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Yeah, you,
We'll be right back.
you told it.
And we're back.
Now I gotta edit out that little moment.
Maybe. That's why I told them to turn it off. And the crowd goes wild. No, we're quarantined, damn it. No gatherings. Okay, Jessica. Finish it.
They postponed Coachella, a big music festival, until later in the year. So, because of the coronavirus, I really hope they don't postpone Bonnaroo. I'm really sad about it.
So they want to wait until more people get the virus before they get together. They should have went ahead and done it now while very few people have it.
Yeah.
Well, if you have a gathering, more people will get it. I mean,
So why not wait until more people have it to
you
have
get
the gathering?
you get it within. You can get it if you're within 6 feet of a person. Now that's a strong virus, and I don't even have a mask.
Well, you don't need one because they don't work anyway.
Every little thing counts. I've been telling all my ex-girlfriends that for years.
And they understand what you're talking about.
Okay, the NBA season's canceled. All the concerts are going to be canceled. Everything's going to be canceled. But I don't really care because we're in Italy.
When we're quarantined already with the virus.
So there you go. So while you're at home, this is what I want you to do. I want you to make your own radius ruler. Go to www.radiusruler.com.
Nobody wants to make a radius ruler.
Yes, they do. This is a great project. And build your own radius ruler. There's a video how to do it. Build your own radius ruler and give it to your kids to go around measuring bottles and cans, to give them the concept of radii. Expose them to letters and
decimals
yeah,
at a young age. Huh.
letters and signs.
And they can measure curves.
There you go. There you go. And if you're at home alone, young man,
No.
God.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't even think of that until she laughed.
measure it.
Golly.
Keep a log.
Oh, shit. Measure your log, huh?
Hey, it's something to do. You gotta find shit to do when you're at home. So build your own radius ruler. Where is my radius ruler at? It should be right here, damn it.
It's not.
You know, but since it's not right here and I went, damn it, it's time for product review.
Yay.
Yay. The crowd goes wild. Okay, nobody uses ice trays anymore unless you're in Italy.
GAS mode.
Yeah, if you're in Italy. They have these new single ice trays out. They're supposed, and with the lid, it's supposed to be more convenient and easier to get ice out of.
Brian, what does single mean?
Oh my God!
Exactly.
Well, you could have told me you were going to do that? Jeez.
Do not buy these ice trays. It's a waste of money. They suck. And if it's got ice in it, it's easier to break.
When you said single ice tray, I expected to see an individual ice tray for 1 cube of ice.
It wouldn't be a tray.
Well, that wasn't single either. It had 8.
It was a single line.
Octa tray.
All right. Well, let's move right along. I apologize. Did I hit you with it?
No, it just scared me a little bit.
Well, then I don't apologize. Jeez. Jim, what you got next on the agenda?
This is for millennials.
For y'all.
LOL and WTF.
TBH.
Yeah.
It would seem that in addition to living in their parents' basement, millennials don't do their own laundry. No, they eat the pot and Tide Pods. But anyway,
Yeah.
convinced that it is possible to move this generation of consumers to action simply by including millennial grunts like LOL and WTF on its product packaging, Procter & Gamble is trying to get these slang words trademarked so they can use them to lure the most useless generation in history to use their detergents and other cleaning materials. Now
Oh, my
I'm
God.
making this stuff up.
Oh, my
I got it
God.
off the internet just like this show, so it's got to be true.
Exactly.
Useless generation. Get out of here. Hit
The
him.
mo-
I don't think he's going to argue with me on that one.
Hey, the millennials have all the information in the world in their hand,
Yeah.
and they choose not to use it. It just kills them. How many millennials you know use their smartphone for something smart besides her?
They watch our show.
There you go. Use your smartphone for
That's
something
smart.
smart. What was that last thing you said about that? That they're using those things? Time for our WGH moment. Now that you mentioned that,
Who gives a hell?
WGF moment. Hey, our Seinfeld. WGF moment. We're going to talk about that when we get right back.
Oh.
Who gives a fart?
We looked at each other trying to figure out what that stood for. We were like, what?
WGS moment. You can cut that out.
That's priceless. What are you
Yeah,
talking
we want
about?
to keep all that shit, man.
Welcome back.
I don't even know why you.
There you go. Welcome back. Hey, you know what they did? As you can tell, they switched rooms on us. We got to go somewhere else and actually breathe some Corona air on the way there. You like the view? Excuse me. You're going to see a lot more than that. More views on the southern view in the future. That was rough. That was rough. All right, come on. What you got?
Okay, we're talking about toxic gases like carbon dioxide bad,
We already hit that.
but in that same vein, why are liberals so concerned about cow farts but not people farts? It turns out that liberal cities produce more farts than rural cow fields that they're concerned about.
Rural.
Rural.
You do love that word, probably.
No, that's what it is, rural.
Rule.
With all the talk these days about cow farts and their alleged impact on the environment, it's somewhat curious that liberals aren't even mentioning human farts, which are far greater in number and more pervasive than any of the backside emissions coming out of cattle. As it turns out, there are nearly 3.5 times more people living in the United States than there are heads of cattle, especially in urban liberal strongholds like New York and Chicago. Since all humans and cattle fart, this means that human flatulence is actually destroying the planet to a much greater degree than meat and dairy animals, at least according to the narrative of the climate lunatics. Methane is a greenhouse gas, but why are we concerned so much about cattle farts and not human farts?
That's stupid. That's stupid because
Exactly.
cows are herbivores, so their farts are so much more cleaner than other animals, and especially humans. I mean, because you know the kind of stuff we eat. Not me personally. I'm over that point in my life. But if you eat right and eat your vegetables, and I didn't mean to say vegetables. I sounded like a parent. But
Like cabbage and beans.
well, no. If you eat right, you can cut one and nobody will ever know it. But if you eat wrong,
A lot of people know when I do it.
because you don't eat right, Johnny. Jesus Christ, everybody knows that.
Well, good. I know. I like people. I claim my part.
But no, you didn't.
Oh, yes, I did.
Full smack.
The
Don't
point is
say
just-
that again.
The point is just the ridiculous things that that liberals are concerned about.
Like
I
I
want to
said,
know why
arguing
your
about-
research is obsessed with shit. Everything you talked about tonight has had shit in it. So, like, why have you just done research on
Because
every different type of
I
form
think
of...
you just named it. Because my research is shitty.
Being quarantined in Italy, city.
We're not here there anymore, right?
Yeah, it's just a different.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Do you know where you
Look
are?
behind us. It's so shitty that Pisa's leaning.
But we done moved, man. We're in a different city.
That's what I thought, too,
Yeah.
and they said...
We're in Rome.
When
I don't
in
know where the
Rome.
hell we are.
When in Rome, get quarantined. That's what I'm saying. All right, what do you got to talk about, Johnny?
Well,
I told you to have one thing to talk about.
well, give me a minute. Second.
A minute. You know how long a minute is in camera?
You weren't...
Jesus Christ! Ow, man! Dumb mother. Okay, Jim's got something else.
You're not gonna believe this.
Is it shit?
Yes. Actually, yes. Oh God.
All right, get it together, y'all.
All right.
Man, this show is just on fine tune, man.
Seattle. Seattle officials can't agree on how to wash human feces from their sidewalk. Like,
I don't know if we're going to get through this one. Okay, come on, continue. You want me to read it? Because I don't think it's that funny.
all right.
I think Jim's...
I thought it was real funny.
I didn't notice the trend.
I think Jim's giving this show a shitty deal here. Okay, Seattle
officials can't agree on how to wash the human feces from their sidewalks. A councilman argues that power washers are racist. Since water hoses were used against blacks in the past, most city workers are black and they shouldn't be using hoses.
What?
Yes.
I mean, they're using them. They're not being abused by them. So
It
what's
doesn't-
racist about it?
It doesn't matter. I guess a piece of rope is racist because somebody
Is
got
that
hung
why
in the
there's no
past.
black firefighters?
I guess it is.
You ever notice that? Very rare. It's like having a black hockey player.
But
Holy
that-
shit, what's that?
But that's just how ridiculous political correctness has gotten these days. They won't even go out and wash the sidewalks with a hose because somewhere in the past somebody got hosed.
Jesus. You know, and talking about hose, that's when
Stormy Daniels.
you apply a little booty whip on that hose. When a good talking to just won't do. That child is out of control. Corporal punishment needs to come back. Texas is bringing it back. Alabama's going to bring it back. All schools need to bring it back. Young kids fear the paddle. Apply a little booty whip. Oh man, it's going to sting twice, no, 10 times more. And they won't screw up. They won't test it no more. And for preschoolers in kindergarten, booty whip light. Get that light, man. We'll be right back. I should have said that before. Very important stuff. All right, well,
All right, I was going to say you're not going to believe this because I don't. But a liberal professor claims the very concept of time is now racist, meaning watches and clocks are all suddenly bigoted. An obese black woman who teaches women and gender studies at Rutgers University in New Jersey recently came forward with a bizarre theory that she invented, claiming that the very concept of time itself was created by white people and is thus racist. Associate Professor Brittany Cooper, who also once blasphemed, claimed that Christ was Son of God as a queer, recently told TED Talk audience that she also believes that white people own time, which in her mind makes time evil and something to be resisted and shunned by progressives. If time had a race, it would be white, Cooper said, on record before her listening audience with a straight face. White people own time, she added in the same breath, also still completely serious. And she's trying to say, she's a black woman, and she's trying to say that no black person ever thought of time before?
You know what I just got out of that?
That she was racist.
Against her own race.
No, I just got out of that. If time had a race, white man will win one race, damn it. Can't win any others, except swimming maybe. I mean,
What about military time? Is that black time?
bubonics time.
Olive drab.
Ebonics.
Ebonics.
Bubonics.
Well,
We talk about the plague.
Where the hell do these people come up with these ideas?
and she don't know what the hell she's talking about because the Moors were black.
They were
More black?
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
Muslim.
You know, there was a lot of black people in history that people look at as a white person because the race wasn't distinguished back then, or they wasn't as dark as an African. I'm just saying. You know,
I noticed that
you notice that?
Yeah.
That's just ridiculous.
in my travels back then.
Oh, you got a time machine? You believe in reincarnation?
I believe in incarnations.
All right. White corset. Hey, give us a call. Give us a call. Let us know what you're thinking. 1-800-BR549. Patal.
Be a racist. Don't waste time.
Yeah.
Call us.
What he said.
Yeah.
Hey, subscribe to the bottom. We tackle the main issues. Things that people are worried about and want to hear about. No, we don't.
I subscribe to the bottom.
Yeah, subscribe and leave a comment. Even if you don't like us, leave a comment. And don't tell us to put Johnny in the front anymore.
Big Daddy. I'm a
He's got more fans than all of us. What's up with that? And Logan, I'm glad you brought a lot to the table tonight. You know?
He got more views on his thing talking about it. That's what he
Yeah.
came to market his show.
He's taking advantage of all of our viewers.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. We like having you here, Logan. Logan.
Yeah, Lola.
I said Logan.
Logan.
We like having you here.
You're supposed to come to Pepper's name.
All right, and get a second shot. But we want you to follow us and call us.
Good or bad.
I'll make a
Whichever
Twitter
way
for
you
the
feel.
show,
We
and then you can tweet us, and we'll read some of them on the show.
I'll plug the show
That's
in my description.
there you
That's a
go.
good idea.
No, you're gonna make a
That's when you
Twitter.
got my leg shaking. Making that.
Oh shit.
You're gonna make all those social media sites and be linked. Hey, we're just getting started.
We're in Italy. I thought it might have been Pompeii about to go off like that. Earthquake.
You
That's
know,
just
Yeah,
John
quick.
shaking his leg.
Yeah.
and
No,
we're
not-
gonna get a
no.
sponsors. Where's my question mark at? Way over there where nobody can see it. Hand it to me. Oh, I guess you can't see it. Question mark. We're gonna get sponsors because we're gonna take off.
We're looking for a beer sponsor now, because in the South, even though we're in Italy, we're Southerners, we drink beer. They only got is wine around this damn place in Italy. But your logo can be here, and we can help you sell millions of dollars worth of alcohol from our viewers.
Over with. But that's going to do it for us tonight, unless you got another thing you want to talk about.
It's gross.
I think his shit's done.
It's all about having fun, party people. Let me tell you, you know, we might go through some rough times here in the future. Your life's going to change. Everything's going to change. But we're going to get through it as a country and be stronger. Matter of fact, the silver lining behind that coronavirus is China really screwed the pooch. They should have been up front and everything.
That's how you get it.
Well, yes, no, snakes, bats, but they wanted to keep, they tried to cover it up. President don't like dealing with China anyway. We're sending all of our work, our work, manufacturing over to China. Maybe it's worth spending a couple of extra dollars to have it made in the USA. Keep it in-house and stay healthy. My name is Brian T. This is the Southern View. We'll see you on the flip side.